says live.
All right, guys.
Oh, we're live.
That's it.
There you go. Aloha, YouTubers. Are we live? We're good?
Yeah.
All right,
good.
cool. Hello, YouTubers. Doom 143. We're here with the 9.2 crew. I don't know. You guys want to introduce yourselves? You guys know who you are? How much people we got on the chat right now?
What's up? This is Alex, Comic Order. It's good to see everybody. We got 12 people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's going on? Master X Splinter, Sunshine State.
Don't you have a hurricane coming to you?
Probably.
Fuck,
It looks like it's heading towards like Tampa or something like that.
Is it?
they always have some shit going on over there.
Yeah.
This is Second Year Man Comic. What's up, guys? Aloha.
What's up, guys? Freddy Side 62 from LA.
Whoa, movie star.
Yeah.
Or Mexican, one of the two.
It's not a Mexican.
All right. All right. We have a pretty cool show for everybody.
The
What's
first
up?
segment is the perverted topic of the day. What do you got, Seeking Near?
Go ahead. What's the
No, let's go with our real first topic.
Hold on, let's go. Let's stick with the schedule, guys.
If it happens, it happens. Just let it happen.
just let it
naturally.
flow naturally?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So
Let's
our
go
first
first.
topic, we're gonna just get right into it. By the way, I don't know how to do that. So by the way, our first topic is gonna be
You don't know how to tell
DC Rebirth. I was gonna talk about something. DC Rebirth cover Bs. You know, we've actually seen some really cool covers coming out of DC and the Rebirth, and we just thought we kind of share with everybody what we feel is like our top tens or some of the books that we like. But I also did a little bit of research and found, I guess, most recently, what are the top 10 selling cover Bs. So if you guys in the chat want to kind of just put in what you guys think or what you guys like, let me know. I can just see if I can put it up on the screen share. Who wants to go first? Like who wants to talk about their list of, who's that? Alex?
I can go. Yeah, Alex. Do you want to single out my screen too, so I can show some books?
See your sexy fucking face.
Hey, but do you want me to just give a little teaser about what's up for later?
Yeah.
Because if you guys stick around till the end of the show, we've got 19 watching. If you guys stick around till the end of the show, we're sponsored and in partnership with Jetpack Comics for this show.
Hey.
So we will be able to give away some books today, courtesy of Jetpack.
Yeah, they gave us a nice stack of books to give out. So,
all right. And there's a bunch of people in the chat. I'll give some shout outs here in a second. I've got a list going, but I wanted to start off with some books. So one of my first ones was Superwoman 10. I think X had this one as well. I'm not sure who's the artist on this one. Do you guys know?
not too
I'm
sure.
not even sure, honestly.
But I know
that's
that book was hyped for a little while.
Yeah, and it was hyped even before it got released. One thing I really like about it is like this old like fake sticker, price sticker right here. This is the cover swipe of Superman #1, obviously from what, 1939. Let's see. I'll go with this one. This is Lee Bermejo, Suicide Squad,
Yeah,
number 16.
that book was crazy for a while, man.
And another one that we all had really talked about before it got released. We were really excited about this book. So Suicide Squad 16. So that's 2 books. For some, X had this one on his top 10, so we'll share this one. Harley Quinn, number 17. For some reason, I really like this Frank Cho cover. I don't know why. There's nothing really like crazy about it. Like, Doom, you were talking about the Frank Cho covers kind of being like stupid and silly, you know, like just dumb subject matter.
I gotta admit, I loved Cho's Wonder Woman, but I felt like when he went to Harley, like I felt like he knew it was gonna sell or something, so he didn't put as much thought. I felt like there was a cover that came out just recently. There was like a two-part where you can put it together. I felt like that one was pretty cool, but I didn't think.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I don't know. He had like dogs and ponies and like a horse going through a drive-through.
Yeah, and
You
like
know?
that wiener dog. That wiener
Yeah,
dog.
and he had like a wiener dog and like Harley on a swing, and I was just like, I think they're fucking with us. I think they know we're gonna buy it, and she's gonna just do whatever. Like he could have put like Harley Quinn like up in a fucking coconut tree, and people would have been like, "Oh, I love this cover. It's so awesome." But that's just my personal opinion. But I love this Wonder Woman stuff.
I think it's the way.
Go ahead, Freddy's.
I was just saying, I think it's the way he draws them, like really thick, that appeals to a lot of other people.
No, that's
Super
why I
thick.
like the Wonder Woman. I thought it was awesome.
Hey, he puts the sexy in the character.
Yeah, but I don't know. When he started doing Harley, it looked like he was just kind of like messing around with wiener dogs, fucking and horses and fucking chickens and
He's into animals, bro. He's into animals.
yeah, whatever. Oh, there
All
was
right,
a yoga. I think there was one hot one, like a yoga one. Who said that? All About Comics. There was one that was hot, but other than that,
Okay, I'll show one more.
show one more.
Well, no, I'll keep showing, but this is the other Frank Cho that I pulled out. I like this one. This is the first one that he came out with, and this is number 8. And I thought that one was pretty decent. But check this one out. Aquaman number 10. Do you guys remember this one?
Yeah, that one was hot. Yeah.
Who did the cover? Who's the cover artist on that?
That's Joshua.
Oh, Joshua Middleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
Yeah, so if you guys are new to the show or you guys just got on, we're talking about our favorite Rebirth cover beast. If you guys got one you guys want to talk about in the chat, besides the freaking obvious Supergirl 12, go ahead, let me know which cover bees were you guys' favorite.
All right, I'll just show, because that was 5, I'll show 5 more. And since you said you just made fun of this book, I won't show it. I won't include it. I'm sad now.
Because I think that's automatic.
Since it's automatic, I'll show another Supergirl cover. Adam Hughes. This was the Rebirth issue. It was number 1, so it's basically like a 0 issue. And man, I bought six or 7 copies of this. I love this book.
I think that's an undervalued.
Undervalued?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, just look at the cover. It's so simple. I think that's maybe why.
Yeah, the simplicity. I love the background on those one-shots.
And that's probably why people don't like it. It's because they probably just want it to be more scenery. Anyways, here's my next one. In the same vein, this is the Art Germ Wonder Woman Rebirth cover. Once again, this is like a 0 issue. This book will probably, in shops, are probably trying to sell like this for like $10 to $14.
You know what? Those are the one-shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one-shot actually made, I think, the top 10 list, actually. I want to say one of the top. Yeah. Or maybe it did. Go ahead.
Whose tag was it last year that was your best cover of the year?
I think that was whatchamacallit, Car Roll.
Okay. So this was Seeking Near Mints. And I agree. I mean, I love this cover. And the way you described it was just awesome. Like the way how fierce her eyes are, and the reflection in the shield. That's just a beautiful cover. So that's Action 960.
So Rag says he can't hear.
Sook. Let me see. Trinity or Brandon. Trinity, you just commented recently. Can you hear okay?
Someone sounds like they are in an old school.
Oh, it's
that's Freddy.
Yeah, love the Ryan. Fuck, I mean,
he's dogging out the Mexicans working.
Sook?
Yeah, it's a Ryan Sook.
Ryan Sook, yeah. Ryan Sook is awesome.
I mean, the detail on that cover just, I don't know, man. It's just, okay, it's a boner right there,
Yep. Okay, I got 2 more. This is Joshua Middleton. I was pretty stoked about this one when I saw that it was coming out. And that is Batman number 26. Joshua Middleton. He's doing a ton of work right now. I mean, they've got them on everything, it seems like. And last one, of course, this is just, I mean, it's got to be on everyone's top 10 list.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the other one? The recent one that just came out last week, the one that Wanted Dead or Alive, and it had the similar background that has like a more of a brownish background to it instead of black.
Yeah, yeah, where she's got the hood on.
Yeah, I kind of like that too.
So here's my honorable mentions. 3 of them. Aquaman 26, Middleton again, with Dolphin on the cover. All-Star Batman. This was in Seeking Near Mint's top 10. All-Star Batman, number 1. Great jock cover. And the all-time greatest cover of all time.
And those are all cover Bs from DC Rebirth, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So somebody mentioned in the chat, and I think Master X as well, he doesn't like this, is that big banner. The Rebirth
banners ruin it.
Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the one thing a lot of people didn't like.
Yeah,
I
have trouble seeing. Go ahead.
No. I just want to say I'm okay with it, but I can see where people will have an issue with that.
You can take me off screen.
I have trouble
you want to
seeing that those will do well just because of the banners. Like I can't think of any book with a banner that sells well. Pretty much, it's just too distracting.
I'm gonna start sharing my screen. We're gonna go through some of the books that now I know Master X like. Just to let everybody know, we did a really cool partnership with Jetpack Comics, and we're gonna be giving away some stuff. They gave us some stuff to give away.
While you're pulling that up, do you want me to do? Yeah. While you're pulling it up, do you want me to give some shout outs in the chat?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Please.
Cool. People have been in the room. He's got Freaking Issues has been in here since 9:32, so he's got Central Time. He's got Freaking Issues, Alfred 83 Comics, Wolf and Fox 77 new YouTuber right there. Comically Flawed, Adam's in the house. Downtown Adam Brown, what's going on, man? Popcom is in the house. Brandon from Aim High Comics. Brandon did some awesome selling last night on Legends Live Auction. It was pretty cool. Contender, longtime YouTuber and good buddy of the community. All About Comics, Trinity Comics, Blaster Stash It, legendary member. NLC Productions is in the house. Jason Smith, sup, buddy? Thomas Churchill is in the house. Comicholics channel, another good YouTuber couple, brand new to YouTube as of a couple months, and they just hit over 100, so congratulations to you guys. Timothy, Canadian Comic Hunter, Rogue 121, also a new YouTuber, really great guy. Jealous of his Star Wars figures. The Walking Jedi, Mr. Unknown Comics, Trinity Comics, Dominic Ricci. GPAP is in the house, a legendary member of the community, one of the founding members of the community. And Exile State. If I forgot anyone, I'll try to double, look over the list here while Doom, you're presenting some of that stuff. Thanks, guys. Thanks to everyone for being here. 39 watching. Holy smokes.
Yeah, right now, hey, thank you guys.
Oh, wow.
Right now, I got Deathstroke number 7. So you want to go, Master X? Can you see that?
Oh yeah, I can see it. Thanks. Yeah, I think I saw this when it came out, but I didn't get it. But I just saw it looking up covers tonight, and I think it's really cool. It's an awesome Superman 75 swipe. I don't think I've even seen anybody show it in like a haul or anything. Just really cool. I don't think Deathstroke is super ordered. And I think like 3 of my covers were Deathstroke books. They have some cool stuff. So that was my number 1 pick, though. I tried to pick some stuff I didn't think everybody else would. Yeah, and I picked this Batman Beyond number 11. Just, another title people don't order a lot of, and real cool cover where he's like jumping off the title. I like Batman Beyond too, so.
And then you also have this.
Yeah, the Nightwing, Frank Quietly swipe for what is it? Batman Robin number 1. I think that was did something for a little bit. It was pretty tough to find. So cool cover.
Did anybody else want to throw in any before I do the official top 10 that I could find?
I think there's one book that I think might miss here. Let me just.
Oh yeah.
What is it called?
It's called right here. It's the Flash number 22.
Oh yeah, that's a great cover.
In particular,
Flash
without the
22B.
banner.
Oh yeah.
So
I have one more when you're done.
I believe this is the cover swipe of the official Flash number 1 when it was first introduced.
Of course, my fucking thing doesn't want to work. This one?
No, no, no.
No.
No,
You talking about? You talking about the
yeah.
Rebirth?
the
Why the fuck?
yeah,
I'm putting out Flash, and they fucking show me flash drives over here.
So yeah,
it's
so
the
this-
Flash one swipe.
Yeah.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
And then what else we
Yeah,
got?
that's a great book.
You know, all of I think to me, all of the Batman Rebirth. I mean, not Batman.
The button.
Yeah, all the button cover has been pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going through.
I like that.
Wait.
I like that Deathstroke 3 variant too. That Ravager cover I sent you. I always think she's a cool character, and she doesn't get that much attention. But I think she's really cool, and they I wish they would do more with her. Her best cover too. I can't think of really many.
And this is one of my favorite cover. Is the Detective Comic 934. Raphael
Nice.
Albuquerque. Yeah, I love this cover. The black and the purple, really, and the yellow.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it for me.
Nice.
The Detective Comics 934B.
Yep.
Real quick too, I forgot to mention Lord Tatman, Operation Pop Culture, Comics and Stuff, auction master there. Gomez Comic Collector is in the house. Bat Avenger, and Bat Avenger had a couple. He said Wonder Woman 25, Superman 16, Nightwing 9, Green Arrow 5, Flash 29, Batman Beyond 1, and Batman 22. Some of those ring a bell. I'm not sure on the other ones. I'll see if I have any of those in my box here. What's in my box?
I want to see your box.
And Rag. Rag's in the house too. Rag 718. What's up, Rag? 41 watching. Hey, everybody, stick around to the end. We're giving away some free comics from Jetpack Comics.
I want to see what's in your dirty box. Can you guys see this Batgirl 6, Middleton?
Yeah.
I mean, not Middleton. Who did this?
Manifold.
Manifold?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do the top 10. This is what I got research-wise. This is just the research that I got. So how does Master X say this? Take it with a grain of salt. And then, so this is the top 10 that I got from eBay of like the highest prices that sold. So we'll go down. You guys, if you guys look at the tabs, you guys can probably cheat. But this is number 10, Batgirl number 6. First appearance of, what is that, Joker's son? But this is the cover B.
Penguins.
Penguin's son, okay. So just in case you guys just joined, what we're doing is the top 10 cover B for Rebirth so far this year. Okay, so that's 10. This is number 9. Suicide Squad 16. Lee Bermejo cover swipe of Batman Harley Quinn. This one was, like I said, hot. This is 8. Wonder Woman 25. So that's what we got for that. 8. 7. This actually made the cut. I was actually quite surprised.
Middleton, right?
Yeah, so I guess this book was actually selling up in the teens for a little while, almost hitting $20, which is kind of crazy. This one, Aquaman 26, the dolphin cover. So that one was pretty crazy. I don't know what number am I. I'm at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is 5. So you guys know what this one is? This is the first time Jenny Frison started on Wonder Woman. And that's why this book is
nice.
hot. So this is Wonder Woman number 7, the first time she went on. And this is the next one. Boom, Mr. Miracle. I think oh, shit. Where did I go? Where did I go? Sorry, guys. Whoa, where did I go? Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay. So Mr. Miracle right there. All right. I think we're at 3. So this is number 3, Deathstroke number 19, cover B. This one was actually hitting. So this is not the book that came out. This book right here, Mr. Miracle. This book came out the same week as the Art Germ, Supergirl 12. And believe it or not, in the first 2 or 3 days, this Mr. Miracle book was actually selling more than the Artgerm one. So this one is number 3. I think this one is the what project was this? This book was the what again?
It's like the Lazarus.
Yeah.
The Lazarus.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, Lazarus Contract or something.
Yeah.
Oh, the contract. There you go. Okay, this is number 2. Supergirl number 12, and the number 1 highest paid one was this, Batman 24.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
That was number 1. That was a true surprise for me as well.
Oh, and that's the B cover of that? Okay.
That's the B cover, and this one hit $25.
Wow.
So yeah, there you go.
All right.
So that was the top 10 cover Bs so far year to date. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean some of them I knew, but I was actually surprised at number 1.
That is kind of unbelievable to have that Tim Sale Batman 24 to be the number 1. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it just has to do with what the book was, though.
Yeah.
Is that the one that he proposed to Catwoman or something like that?
Yeah. Anybody who paid $25 for that book should be punched in the face.
Trinity Comics asks, "What's Artgerm 12 selling for now? Does anyone know it?"
I think
just like double cover. I don't think they're going for much, but it's good to buy it. It's a great book.
I'll buy them.
I think it'll do well long term. Yeah.
Somebody found 5 of those at the comic book shop, which I was surprised. They just did a haul, and they're like, "I found 5 of them on the shelves." I was like,
"Still, wow."
I was like, "That's kind of hard to believe that you're still finding Artgerm 12, but it's not for everybody, I guess." Which one is it?
You got that Green Lantern book, the Error book that sold for a bunch of money.
Which Green
Oh
Lantern?
yeah, I forgot about that. It's like the Family Matters one.
Yeah, exactly. They misprinted the banner. I think only a handful got out, and they were selling for like up to like I think the 500s.
Oh wow!
How did they misprint the banner in that one?
It wasn't supposed to say Family Matters or whatever, and it got misprinted on there. But only a handful of them got out, and I remember seeing a couple on eBay. I believe they sold like up in the 500s, 600s.
Dang.
I don't know if you guys could look them up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Maybe Google it or something.
I forgot about that one.
I just remember right now I was trying to go online because I'm driving. I can't find that shit.
Was that a Rebirth cover B?
I believe so. I don't know if it's a cover B, but I know it's a Rebirth. I think
it might be cover A.
Yeah, I think it's a cover A. Anytime they show you what the arc is, the title of the arc is a cover A.
No Bill. Surprised that no Bill Sienkiewicz made the cut. Yeah, I know.
I was gonna pull one out, but I didn't.
There's actually some when Harley Quinn first came out. Bill Sienkiewicz was working on like the first, I don't know, 5, 6 books or something. Those Harley Quinns were pretty hot to me. I remember when those things first came out. There was one where Batman had like some rabbit ears and he was tied against a pole. That one was actually one of the hotter one. I think that was like Harley Quinn 2 or 3. Bill Sienkiewicz.
What about the Hawkman?
Oh, the Death of Hawkman.
Is that doing anything?
No.
Well, it's not doing nothing now, but when it was out, it was going for a little bit. That's right. Death of Hawkman number 6, Bill Sienkiewicz. That was a pretty. Wait, that was right. Yeah. Even the cover A for that one was actually really nice.
Talking about prices, guys. You know, it's funny that you went to eBay to find out all those covers, and you know.
All right, here we go.
I'm sure.
The Korean rant. Let's do this.
Well, I'm sure everybody's going through this. I mean, all right. So, Alex, you agree with me on this, right? Like,
yeah.
How the hell, like, I think I have rant about this again, but you know, just going back again is how LCS, how the hell they're doing a business by checking, compare the prices of pricing their books due to their eBay prices. I mean, Alex, I'm sure you have a story to tell me. Do you mind just filling the blanks for me on that one? Because
Yeah.
it's really frustrating.
So I talked about it a little bit on my haul last night, where there's a shop down in Count Von Strange's area, and this is a shop that he showed me actually. And the first time we went in there, that was the time that we found like 3 or 4 copies of Batgirl 12 Art Germ, and for cover price, and everything was cover price. And he said, unless it's like a Batman #1 New 52, then we're going to price that accordingly. But anything else is cover price. So we were just, unloading in there, which is, it's not my job to like show you all the good books you have. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna tell me it's cover price, and I'm gonna get the books that I want out of there. And I'm gonna pick and choose. Some of the books that I get might be cover price. Some of the books I get might be like $1 more than cover price, or it could be a $50 book. Who knows? But like we all agree, it's not our job to be like your information guy to bring you all the books that are keys in your collection that you don't have priced out, that you don't know about. And
I spent like.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I spent like 2 hours in the shop the other day doing that for him.
On purpose?
I told.
Oh, really?
I told you guys about that. I dug in the shop for like an hour and a half, and a lot of the books didn't have prices, and they like freaked out on me. And, like everything's $50, and I like walked out.
Did your front door smell like pee? Seeking Nearness was there.
So this next time I went back, and I wasn't with Count Von Strange. And so he priced everything, every single book I looked up that wasn't a brand new book on the shelf was eBay. He looked it up on eBay, and it took forever to check out. And there were books that were like, let's just say I didn't even pull it out. I didn't even like price that book, but just for an example, like X-Force #2. I didn't pull it out, but it would be like a $5 to $15 book, and he would find it on eBay. Oh, let's do $20. And he was looking at completed sales.
Right. That's not right.
Well, he was doing completed sales. And here's the thing that I was thinking, and this is kind of why I wanted to talk about this rant, was because shops that use eBay for their pricing and are very strict about that, there's a huge difference. eBay is a great tool to use for trends, to know what's hot, to know what's selling. Because if a book's not selling on eBay, eBay has millions and millions of hits a day. The traffic is so huge on eBay. The traffic in your LCS at this little podunk town of 15,000 people is going to be like 30 people a week, and that's a good week. You know what I'm saying? So don't price out something for an audience of 1 million when, several 100,000, when your traffic in your shop is 30 people. And so that's what I was thinking.
Well, that and also, okay. You guys fucking research. Come on.
Yeah.
We got people. I'm sure Alex, and Master X and Doom, and along with Freddy's, you guys go and dig through long boxes, short boxes, invest at least about 2, 3, 5 hours at tops. And you bring that out and you fucking go to an eBay and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, that wasn't a $5 box, but oh, my bad, that shit is $20. I'm like, it's to a point where do you really want to sell your fucking books or not? Because
exactly.
And that's the whole thing. I'm very passionate about this because one, if you have a dollar bin, $5 bin, you should honor whatever you say it's going to be and say, oh no. Yep. Don't just leave a fucking like 20 long boxes and say, oh, how much are these books goes for? Give us a damn price. Say, you know what, those books will be determined when you get here. Then we don't waste your fucking time, and you don't waste my time, and we'll go home. You know what I mean? And if you tell me these boxes are $, these boxes are $5, whatever you pull, that's what it is, then it gives me a more of a perspective that, okay, whatever I find here, it will be that price. But it really turns me off as a consumer to go and looking, and they check the fucking eBay, and they tell me that this is $20. Yeah, $20 on a near mint copy, but when the shit is a very fine, I mean, you know what I mean? There's a like tick on the spines, that creases on the thing, and they still want to get a full price for that. It's to me, it's like get out of the business because.
Or sell everything online. Why not? If stuff's selling online, it's sitting in your shop in a mystery box in the back room that I discovered for you that you didn't even know you had.
But those kind of people
sell
should
it
not
all
be
on
in
eBay.
business. Should not be in business.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at Alex. Alex is getting all nuts. Look, he's got his fucking. Look at that. He's getting all fucking nuts. He's got his fucking thighs going on. He's got his hair going on. He's got that fucking Milky Way dick vein going on in his arm.
You know what, journalistic comics to never go back to that shop. But you know, sometimes you don't want to go back to the shop. But if that's the only LCS nearby your place, I mean, you have to go back in one way or another. You know, you can't boycott. And unfortunately for Hawaii, we got like about 6 LCS within 20 miles radius. But in the big states of like Texas or it's Illinois, and sometimes the convenience is the one that is closest to your place to get that book. It's for I don't know, maybe it just drives me nuts to see LCS does that.
Yeah.
Not doing their goddamn.
I was thinking about that. Go ahead. I was just gonna say I was thinking about that the other day. Like, comic book collecting is so ridiculous because like I can't think of anything else where like if you go to a grocery store and you like pick up a box of cereal for $5 and you take it to the register and they're like, oh no, wait, hang on, that'll be $20. It's like that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
The Batman
the cereal is going for $20 on eBay. We put it in the wrong spot. Sorry. And it like, what store do you go in that like does that? Like we're used to it because we're collectors, but it's like a normal person that goes into a store and they're just like, oh yeah, sorry, this isn't the real price. Like this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
But yeah, that's the whole thing.
This is
we should not be accustomed to this kind of services. You know what I mean?
Let me ask, if you don't mind, can I ask one question? Do you think it's because they recognize that you know what you're looking for? That's why they up the price.
Dude, I've had that happen. Like I've been to shops with my dad, and he noticed that because he's like, you go through bins like really quick, and like people can tell like you know what you're doing, and they like, I don't know. I've even like tried to be conscientious of that sometimes, and just go slow and like act like I don't know what I'm doing.
No, that's what it is. So the people that come in, and if it's their weekly haul guys, then they know who those guys are. You know, those weekly guys that pick up their books, they know who those people are. And then you have the people that come in and be like, hey, do you have Peter Parker Spider-Man? I'm looking for, to fulfill my run. And then you have people like us who just walk in with their heads down and just start flipping through shit. I think they start figuring out who you are and what you know. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they pick up on that. But you know what is funny, though, is I remember, like, I had a bunch of books that were in my short box. I was selling some books. I forget where. And they were at, like, not so much eBay prices, but kind of cheaper than eBay prices. And then I just had a whole bunch of books that was just like, cheaper, $3, $5. And inside of it had some $10, $15 books, but it was books that I just wanted to get rid of, right? I sold way more of those cheap books than I did like the books that went for eBay prices. And so just like business-wise, and then of course, all of those books that I was selling were all back issues, right? It's nothing that came out. I'm just a guy with a collection, so it's all back issues. But people were willing to spend money knowing that they're going to get a good deal, And so, yeah, it's kind of surprising that they're being so stuck up because, like, you might end up not buying anything. Or you might end up spending $75 on a bunch of books, and then now they get rid of it on their inventory. So,
you ever with a disguise?
Huh?
You ever think of going in there with a disguise so they won't recognize you?
This is my this is my disguise. And the earphones. And before, honestly, I used to love comic shops that were friendly, and organized, and they would talk to me. I hate those shops now. I want the misorganized. I want the rude people. I want the people that they don't even want to talk to you. Like they look at you, they don't even tell you hi, and then all their shit is like all over the place. Those are my favorite comic shops. I just go in and I just start digging, and then I can act like a dick exiting if they don't want to give me a good price or whatever. I don't go in there with intentions of being a dick, but I mean I like it because they leave you alone. They just watch their TV. They're watching whatever the fuck it is they're watching, or they're smoking a bowl while you're fucking digging through your books. And
that's rule number one of digging for books, man. Hunting for books, you got to go to a place where it's disorganized. That way, the guy doesn't know what he has, and it's musty in there, so nobody's been there. That's all over the books. Nobody's ran through none of those books. That's just a big key factor. You're gonna find some key books in there.
Got it.
The chat's cracking me up. Popcom says Doom does the disguise to make you look like Alex. And then JLS said here's an idea. List the books you want for super cheap, the books that are super cheap. So when he checks it out, he sees this super cheap prices. Like going there looking for do you have Amazing Spider-Man I don't know, like do you have Excalibur 19? I've been really wanting Excalibur 19. Do you have X-Force? Do you have X Factor Volume 2 Issue 5? I've been really wanting that for my collection.
I've never run through a problem where they get the cheapest book, mark it up, and the expensive book they mark it down. So you get the real expensive book for cheap.
It doesn't sound like a problem though, man.
Don't hate on Wolf and Fox 77 said don't hate on Excalibur. Excalibur's cool. I like Excalibur.
I mean, just the whole thing is that this fucking LCS. I mean, they gotta do their. I mean, if you guys want our money, do you guys research? Separate the high price, minor, major key issues, and don't just leave it all in the fucking long boxes for us to find it. And after 2 hours of fucking going through, and you say, oh yeah, the Ultimate 4, yeah, you know what? No, I'm sorry, man, those are $20. And clearly they didn't know that fucking thing was there like an hour ago, and now you find like 5 copies of them for them. At least sell 2 of them, for the fucking price that you was gonna honor or not. And I mean that's the kind of thing that kind of grinds my gear. It's just this fucking lazy ass fucking LCS people.
I'm telling you, man, if they sell their books for like cover price or cheap, the comic stores would actually make more money. I mean, there's some stuff that maybe if they find out every once in a while, but like your art germs and stuff, they shouldn't mark those up. They can sell that and they'll make their money because they're buying their books already at a pretty good price. Speaking of hunting, there's a subject we wanted to talk about real quickly. It's like what?
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a request from Trinity Comics.
What's up?
Oh yeah. Okay. I got it.
Did you guys see there's
that was the worst fucking booyah ever. I never heard a booyah with a Korean accent before.
I just got a text right now that we just lost our sponsorship. Hey, did you guys see that for a second there was 51 people watching? That's crazy.
That's cool, man.
Thank you
very much, man.
Appreciate it.
And hey, we're still giving away stuff from Jetpack Comics that they gave us at the end of the show. Here, I'll show you. I'll kind of give you real quick. Look at this. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that?
Ooh, nice.
Look at that. That's what they're giving out. So stay to the end. So anyway, going back to hunting real quickly, there's a couple of things we wanted to talk about. One is to kind of what to look for. I think X was going to talk about this, but just for me, what I wanted to talk about was, 1 was rusty staples and 2 is foxing. So, just real quickly, I think Reaper Tate 728 came out with a vid not too long ago, and he was talking about like how he avoids books with rusty staples because basically that's like a cancer in the book that's just going to expand throughout the book. But also foxing, it's those little brown dots you see on those books. Like if you see a book and then they have like all these little brown spots on them. So that's what foxing is. That in itself, that can become like a virus. So if you put one of those books inside of a short box or a long box with the rest of your books, even if you got a 9.8 in your short box or whatever, those little spots are going to start drifting off to your other books. So if you're going out hunting and stuff, now if you want to do a quick flip and you have rusty staples, that's one thing, that's something else. But if you're talking long term, or even if you want to CGC a book and you see rusty staples, or you might want to avoid that, and avoid putting those boxes that has foxing on it. Avoid putting those books in your boxes that you have like really good books with, because that'll just like what is that? Mold can spread. I don't think foxing can. Well, that's from what I heard. I'm just replying back to Comically Flawed. That's from what I heard. Like, and these are from old school collectors that they've had one books with a little bit of foxing, and it goes throughout. Now I could be wrong because I try not to buy those books anyway. But this is what I heard from like other collectors and stuff. So yeah, by all means, if you got some knowledge in the chat, by all means, drop it.
I think that depends on how you store it too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like if you, I think Rag just said it, if you store something in like a My 2 fullback, especially if you throw on some microchamber paper, I think you're pretty good.
How do you buy
I'm not positive.
Paper?
You go on eBay and you buy microchamber paper, except from like this one seller on there who's insane, but basically you have to get it on eBay.
What does that do?
It prevents I forget the word, but basically, like if you ever bought like a comic and like it happens to me sometimes, like the back cover, it kind of like bleeds through. You ever seen that? Like the colors bleed almost. Oh. Yeah, and the newspaper paper, it like reacts with like the colors, from what I understand, like on the cover. And it like oxidizes. I'm probably using the wrong word, but basically the microchamber paper slows that process down. I think you have to replace it every 5 years or something like that. But basically, that's what it does.
That's what they put in your books when you slab it, right? And you crack it open.
Yeah, that's why you have that white paper in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but you know what, Doom? There is some truth to that, because I heard it from a no collector. If you finger fuck your books and then grab another book, that shit that's on your fingers will transfer
to another book, right?
Wow, it's fucking like
I think
it's like an STD.
It's like crab, right? It's a
book AIDS. There you go. It's a comic book AIDS, if you want to put it that way.
You're talking about the foxing, right?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, I think we were talking about finger fucking.
Yeah, finger fucking books.
What is it? Finger fucking or foxing?
It's so stupid.
No, but for real, all shit aside, if you touch your books and then you touch another book without washing your hand, it does transfer, from what I've heard.
That's true in life in general, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta wash your books.
Do they make? Does anyone sell anything like protection for your hands? You could put some protection on your fingers so that you won't spread the diseases. The comic book diseases.
You gotta buy those little finger condoms. It'd be funny. You go to like a comic store, go to all the like back issues, and start wrapping your fingers in like these little condoms.
I'm pretty sure if you go to a sex shop, they do have that. The adult books, they should have little finger condoms.
Just little finger condoms.
That's why you sell Mylards, man.
Hey, is that what they call it? Finger condom? Because is there fucking terminology? Is there?
You just thought they were condoms, huh?
yeah, exactly.
They call them finger condoms, or they call them
Is that what they call it? Finger condom? Because fuck, I've been using that all my life.
I'm pretty sure that's not the medical terminology.
I think we lost our sponsorship.
It's called finger condoms or Asian condoms. One of the two.
Sold exclusively in Korea.
Supported by Kim Jong-il.
Kim Jong-il.
Hey, X, what else did you have?
What's up?
What else did you have about like digging? You were saying.
Oh yeah. You mean like as far as like checking for stuff on books?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, just 'cause I know you guys are gonna say some other stuff, but and I'm not an expert on this at all. But as far as like on an older book, I always check. One thing I do, obviously, you check the front and the back, and you take it out, but you need to flip through it. And I know slightly how to detect amateur restoration, and what you do, at least color touch. And what you do is if you take the book out, if you look on like the inside cover, if it's restored amateurly, there'll be like bleed through. Like the colors will kind of like bleed through. If you see that on the inside cover, that's a big red flag. It's probably restored. So I always look for that on older books. And I just always give it a real good flip through, a page count. And, you know, because stuff can be missing, cut out. And if you don't see that on especially a big book, you can really kind of screw yourself over. And I always check the staples, make sure they're attached, check the centerfold. I made that mistake before. And I try to check for trimming too. That's one thing I try to look for. And trimming's really, really hard to detect. But like I had that happen to me at a shop the other day though. I was going to buy a book and it was trimmed. You can, I mean, just, you know, kind of look at it. Like the book I saw, it was really crooked at the top. So it's pretty easy. But, you know, if it's an old book and those corners are real, real sharp, you know, you might want to get like a reference photo or something. But again, not an expert on that, but it's a little rough guide. That's what I do at least.
Makes sense.
Cool.
The Incredible Hulk Dad says you can hold it up to a light and see the differences in darknesses. That's a good idea for like a cover if it's a dark cover.
Yeah.
And you think someone maybe used a pen or something?
Yeah, JLS was saying shine a light through. That's a really good idea for color touch.
You know, hey, this is a good time to be a creative or whoever inventors out there. Come up with a kit that has like a black light and, you know, something that you can be portable. Isn't there like a black light that you can check for these type of stuff, like for fingerprint?
That's for stains.
Is that for,
You're talking about something else, bro. That's for stains. So when you go to a hotel, you take that black light and then you go to the bed and the curtains.
Seeking's been here.
Yeah. You see that? You see it all written on the wall.
And I'll leave a small little finger condom.
You see like little finger condoms all over the.
Hey, let me do real quick. Some more shout outs. Leonard Hutchins is in the house. What's up, Leonard?
What's up, Leonard?
JLS, awesome show. Thursday nights now. J-Rod Ham, Spidey fan. Christopher Jackson's in the house. What's going on, man? Incredible Hulk Dad, just talked about him. Area 51. And there's Bonthan is in the house. What's going on? Sandman 755, King of the Golden State. What's going on, man? Kyle Waka is in the house. Bubba's List and Gotham Comics. It's awesome to see you guys. At one time we were at 51 viewers, right now 43. Everybody, it's awesome to see you guys. Thanks for being here.
All right. I think the next thing we had was just a couple of spec books for people to check out. Let me just share see if I can do this shit. Yo.
You know, there is that hot book right now that came out 2 weeks ago, that Totally Awesome Hulk. And that shit is just blowing up. I was just wondering, what would be the highest that this will go sell for before it start coming down?
You know what? I can almost testify for this book for you guys right now. So,
all right.
Preach.
So the ceiling seems to have been 60, and it's coming down right now. But I think that's 55 with shipping. So that's why I'm saying 60. I'm not saying $60 with shipping. So I always include shipping. I don't care if you got a book for $1 and you pay $10 shipping. You got that book for $11. So don't be like, I got that book for $1.
This book is insane because 2 days ago it was on the 1st. It was $50. It was selling at $50, you know, and now it's selling in the 30s. But then a couple days ago, before that, it was selling in the 30s and 40s, and then it went up to 50, and now it's back down to 30s. It's a roller coaster.
So
Gotham Comics said right now on eBay there's a $76, and there's like about 17 minutes left.
Okay, but so I'm checking the sold prices. I don't know if that's like an auction. If it's an auction, then that's actually pretty good. Is that what he's talking about? Like an actual auction that's going on right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me check that out.
Or has any slab popped out? 398?
No,
It's too
not yet.
early, yeah, for have a slab.
Oh my gosh!
What do you
Somebody
think
wants a.
Not for if they put one up, a 98.
Can you guys see this?
Well, I think there was one guy that said he guarantees that raw book's gonna be a 9.8, and that shit sold for like $170 something.
Wow.
So that,
Somebody wants 155 right now.
So
Somebody wants
mean,
155.
It's signed by Greg Pak.
all right. So here's the thing about this book is, all right, it's a new character, but there's a lot of mixed feelings about this character. Not many people care for it. As for me, I think this character is great. You think? I mean, I'm kind of comparing this to Hulk 181 when Wolverine first was introduced. I'm sure nobody really thought that character is going to blow up as it is right now. Just like NYX. I feel that this book actually might do something in the future run, maybe in the next 10, 15 years from now.
Well, just to let you know, the last one that sold was $37.
I mean, $37 is still to a point where 2 weeks. I mean,
Yeah,
steady. It's a steady $35, $45. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead,
just
Mike.
always real wary of stuff that jumps up that much, like after release date, because that's all. Those are all speculation prices. Those are all prices from people who think they're making money off of that. See where demand is. Like real value comes from a demand on the character. There's no Weapon H fans yet.
Yeah, but that's
Nope.
the thing is that I think there's a lot of people who are interested in this character, and $35, yeah, that could be the I guess where you start, but I mean, do you?
No, I'm
But
not trying to disagree. I'm just saying like it's you have to kind of see where it goes. I'm just real wary of stuff. It's definitely like really respectable for a new book for sure, but as far as like long term, there has to be like popularity.
And also to a point where there is no variant. There's no 1 out of 10, 1 out
Yeah.
of 5. It's just that one book. And so I was just thinking, like, I, I really like the character. I like what he stands for. I like the fact that he's towards the end. Spoiler alert: that he escapes the Weapon X facility, and the story can go on from here and have a lot of crossover. And I don't know, maybe he might get a whole new title or what.
I'm sure he'll get a new title.
Yeah, I really like this character. I mean, I don't want to hype it up more than it is, but to me, I see that if you got it for cover price, great. But I will wait another month or so to see where this book stands. And
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
yeah, it'll be interesting. It's definitely a book to watch out for.
King of the Golden State. I kind of agree with this too. It's hype BS. Watch it be a dollar book in 10 years. I just don't think.
You never know.
I just don't think
I'm
the
not
character's gonna do
disagreeing,
anything.
but you never know, man.
Count
That's
Von
the
Strange
thing.
is in the house. What's up, Count Von Strange?
I mean, it goes back to like NYX3. Was that a fucking $20 book before it started getting hyped? No, I believe that was
Yeah,
$5 book.
I mean, I wasn't collecting when that came out, but that took a long time to go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
remember.
this is-
Honestly, I remember like 4 years.
2003.
yeah, and
It took about 14 years.
I'm hesitant to bank on anything that's spec'd on like at release or that was spec'd on pre-release. It's like NYX took forever.
Yeah.
I remember when NYX like 4 years ago, a guy was saying, "Man, I can get $60 for this easily for NYX 3, 4, and 5." He sold them as a set. He's like, "I could get $60 all day for these on eBay," and he did. He was selling them for $60.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to bring that up. It's just crazy.
Well, anyway, just to let you guys know, the last couple of books that sold was $35. But there, like, I guess some, there is one bidding for 76 right now, which I don't know why you would keep bidding when there's like other books that's available to you. And here's the thing too, that book at that guy's house or that girl's house right now is a guaranteed 9.8. Guaranteed 9.8. But there's no guarantee what's going to happen from that guy's house to your house. You know what I mean? Because that shit still got to get shipped. And the reason I'm saying that, because that's what happened to me. I bought a Totally Awesome Hulk where the guy promised me guarantee super high grade 9.8. He shipped it here to Hawaii. It got a ding on the corner, and he actually shipped it quite well. Like he did it in a Gemini. He had double backboards, like cardboard. He packed it in really well. He sealed it really well. He packed the tops, and then here on his way to Hawaii, it got like a little ding on the corner. I take my book out, and I bought it for $17, and I thought that was high at that point. Anyway, so, but yeah, there's books available on eBay right now, like super high grade, and they're going less than 76. So, yeah, it's just kind of funny that people would still be bidding on it when the last couple sales. I think it's going to chill out at 35. That's my guess. It's going to chill out at 35 for a while, and it's going to remain there until something happens. Maybe down the road, 3 years, maybe it might chill out to 20. But I think it's going to settle at 35 for a while. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, though, of course.
53 watching.
Speaking of spec books, FYI, our boy Master X had a couple that he wanted to talk about, so we'll go into that right now. I think the first one was, yeah, I know. Sorry, bro. Put you on.
Remind me, please.
Boom. You got this? Can you guys all see that?
Oh yeah. This Venom 14 cover. Oh, that's a newsstand too. Cool. This one saw like a jump up in price recently. I think this is like a $20-$30 book now. I didn't look it up, but I just saw a post saying that I was going for that, and I saw on eBay people were asking like about that. So not really a spec, just something you can probably run to a comic book store and grab. Really cool cover.
Yeah, low print run, right?
Yeah. And if you see this, grab. I think it's like 17 is like a Scotty Young cover too, and it's way lower printed than that, I believe. So just another one if you're in the Venom section.
Cool. And then this book, I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, nobody quote me here. I just wrote a post on this, but I thought it was interesting.
Wait, hold on.
Funny. Go ahead.
I don't think it's settled on me. There you go.
Good. Okay, yeah. I just wrote a post on this, and I guess what happened with this book is there was a 1 out of 25 variant for it. 25 variant somehow ended up being like a 1-for-1. And it was way more plentiful than this cover. I think this is Elizabeth Torque variant. And last time I checked, there was one on eBay for like $18, and one actually sold for 18 too. So just the fact that there was only one on eBay when I checked makes me think it's pretty scarce. Just something to look out for. I held this book in my hand at a shop and didn't buy it because I'm trying not to buy new books, and then found out it was expensive and it wasn't there after that.
I don't know how many Hawkeye fans.
What?
I don't know how many Hawkeye fans there would be. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch, but
yeah,
just a general idea of, when you see people's weekly hauls, you don't see a lot of people showing the Hawkeye. So this must be a low printed one. Right?
Yeah, and it's a Kate Bishop too, and she's kind of popular. I heard some news that they were maybe gonna do something with her too, like TV wise. So
yeah. She was New Avengers, right? What book was hers?
It's that New Avengers one, but there's that Wizard World Con sketch variant that I've been trying to get one of those, but that would be the book to get. It's their first appearance.
And then
and then this Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, like 107. I guess you even told me about this. I didn't know what it was, but First Sin Eater, who I guess he's not even confirmed to be in Daredevil, but it's like a rumor. And I think a couple sold for like $20-$25, so you can you can find that at any comic book store.
Yeah, so basically what came up is that they were saying that there's going to be this guy, and his name is this, Anyway, so they put all the pieces together and they said like, oh, that kind of sounds like Sin Eater. So that's why this one went. That's why this one went up. So Daredevil season number 3. This is supposed to be the main villain. Yeah, the first appearance.
And I know that Typhoid Mary heated up. That book's been undervalued for a long time, but I don't know. I don't know if they can confirm she's going to be the villain or not. But that's a great book to have if you can find it for cheap for Typhoid Mary. And then I just mentioned that to you real quick before, but that Marvel Age 99. I just bought one of those, but it's got like an Infinity Gauntlet preview, so maybe heat up a little bit with that Avengers movie.
Marvel Age 99?
Yeah, 99. It's that Black Panther cover I showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
What else?
awesome.
Hey, talking about spec plate, did you realize that there's that 40th anniversary Star Wars, like that one of the 48 like limited print? I think there was a Dr. Aphra number 3 in the 40th anniversary cover. That is like selling for like $75-$80.
Which book?
Really?
Yeah.
Which book is that?
It's called Star Wars Dr. Aphra. It's the 40th anniversary cover.
Cool.
That one. I think there was like many of like artists that has done one cover for each title within the Star Wars titles, and they have that like a picture frame type of cover, and has some scene throughout the other Star Wars movie, and seems as though that number 3 of Dr. Aphra is blowing up. I heard that that's a really low print run. And just somehow I just found out that they're selling on eBay for like $75. So if you guys are hunting and looking for Star Wars, look for Dr. Aphra number 3, and you can find that cover. That's a $75 book, guys.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was actually gonna mention those the Star Wars ones. There's another one too that's going for a lot.
Yeah, I think that's the one with
I think
Princess Leia, right?
Yeah. It's like a Poe Dameron. It took me a sec to realize what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's one that just came out this week. I was gonna mention too, and I couldn't find it, but it's Mace Windu number 1, and it's one of those Star Wars variant covers, and it's super cheap. It's a Princess Leia cover, and I think you had to up your order to get it. Like I couldn't find any. And all the Princess Leia ones of those Star Wars anniversary covers seem to be doing well, so I think it'd be a good book to have.
Yeah. I mean, I believe there's like about 48 of them will be available throughout the year, and they'll complete the whole set. But it seems like
Yeah.
about 3 of them out of the ones that came out is selling for a really good price right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Freddie, is you on?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, just parked.
So what you got? I know you wanted to talk about some books.
Oh yeah, some hot, sexy books.
Some Tiggleberries.
Some high to find some big booty bitches books.
Big booty bitches books.
Yeah.
I can't find one of them, but let me show you. Let me share real quick.
What? You go to my comic book shop. They should have them on there.
Sorry, it's too late.
Yeah,
I'm fucking too lazy right now.
Here, I found it, guys. It's right here. This is it.
Yeah.
It's just a couple books. It's just a couple books I want to talk about. That
You guys see this real quick? Yeah, you can see this. Boom. This is the first one.
Baby.
Nice.
So this one. Go ahead, Freddie.
Yeah. The first one would be Red She-Hulk 58, and that's a Greg Horn cover. Just a beautiful cover. Sexy as hell. And these books were all underprinted, very low printed because they're 1 out of 50s. A lot of people weren't picking up these books, and it's a short run that these variants were 1 out of 50 that go for big money. You don't see them come up on eBay all the time. And 58 would be the first one. The next one up would be 59.
Yeah, I can't find that one at all, man.
That's the other one. That's by a guy named L. Ross, and that's another 1 out of 50 covers. It's her in a little like a jetpack. It's an homage to the Rocketeer. Really sweet cover, man. So that's another book.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I was able to pick up 2 of those.
Of course
Just
you
beautiful covers.
Alex
Ah,
on
nice.
50 cents. Fuck them. Fucking whatever.
Next one up would be like a super fucking sexy cover is with Red She-Hulk 60, 1 out of 50. Just a beautiful, beautiful cover, man. It's by Chris Stevens. I know you've seen that one. That's when she's in the jungle with a big sword.
Yeah.
You can bring
That
is
one.
amazing.
That's my favorite one. Besides that Game Horn one, that's my favorite.
You know what? I fell asleep about probably 3 weeks ago. One of those 9/8 sold for 140, I believe. 140, 145.
wow.
Yeah, it's. I know there's a raw one. The guy was asking for $3.99. So it's always good to look at those auctions, and you could sometimes find one at a good price. That's a truly amazing.
Oh fuck! Do you remember what just sold too? That fucking. Remember that book that just fucking sold for like $300?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's fucking.
it was a nice cover.
Iron Man, fucking 512. That's a 5.
512. 512.
This fucking thing, it just fucking did it. Oh man, I want to see if I can
Oh,
put it
the
on this
Venom
sold.
one?
Look at
Yeah.
this. Look at
Oh
this
my
thing. It sold for
gosh.
$335. Bro.
Wow.
Look at that.
was trying
I
to-
slept on this one.
Somebody got a steal.
Somebody got a crazy ass steal in this book.
Make some semen, see if I get some extra money, but they don't want any more Mexican semen.
Yeah.
So they got shit.
We can't get rid of it, sir.
We don't need more caramel
They're
babies out
overstocked.
Yeah. You come here and donate every week. We can't get rid of it.
here. For reals, they're like, hey, you with your crooked dick. Turns to the right. We don't want you in here no more.
I can't believe this book sold for $335. I was actually at a con when this happened, and I didn't hear my notification go off. I was so
Oh my
fucking pissed, dude. I was so pissed. And then I forgot about it, and I told Freddy's, I was like, whatever, it's just cool. If I missed it, I missed it. And then he told me it sold for $335. I was fucking pissed. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Well, my last book before I'm done with this, that would be Red She-Hulk 62. That's the last one. It's only 4 books in that run that are actually hard to find and really fucking expensive. You can find them. Just beautiful covers. It's another it's by Steve Light, I believe that's his name, Lytle. Their books just to be looking out for if you can find them.
What
Want to
number
have
is that? 62?
62. Yeah, Red She-Hulk 62.
Cool.
These are all 1 out of 50s. Fucking hard to find books.
All right. Alex, you want to lead us to this jetpack stuff, man?
Lead us in prayer.
You want to lead
Yep.
us in prayer to jetpack?
Take off your hat.
We probably lost our sponsorship already talking about fucking Korean
Yeah, I think we're
content.
done.
But
You got your magnums, you got your, for her pleasures, you got ribbed, and you got Korean.
Finger condom. Finger condom.
finger condoms.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Well, we're it's awesome to be once again sponsored this episode. Last time was Fried Pie. Had a really good time with them, and they'll be back for sure. Definitely check out Fried Pie. This episode is Jetpack Comics. So guys, check out Jetpack Comics. They're what's the code and how do you do that, Doom? Do you want to just talk about that real quick?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go check this email real quick. This is gonna be a very boring part. Please talk in the chat.
The launch party still works, right?
No, the launch party is done. But basically, so what they're going to do is, so first of all, just to kind of let you guys know, they have a really cool, let me just show this while I'm talking so you guys don't have to look at my ugly fucking mug. They have this really cool, can you guys see this? That's dark metal.
Yeah.
Can you guys see that? Okay. So from my understanding, and I could be wrong, but this set right here, the color, the black and white, and the virgin, I think it goes for $49.99 on Jetpack Comics. This is Bill Sienkiewicz. So he actually did this especially for Jetpack Comics. This is the Dark Metal Black. So what he's gonna do is there's gonna be a picture link that will allow the people that's listening now. It's gonna last for a week. So today's what, the 3rd, and it's gonna go to the 10th. It's gonna allow everybody right now on the podcast. I think they said it's gonna have a picture of Doctor Doom where you can find all their new releases. So if you go on jetpackcomics.com, look for the new releases. There's going to be a picture of Doctor Doom. You click on that. So like I said, this one is usually, I think it's $49.99. They're going to sell it to everybody on the podcast for $24.99 shipped in the US. That's shipped. That includes the shipping. So $24.99, you'll get the color, the black and white, and the virgin. If you're outside of the US, then it's $39.99 shipped. So even people like Kyle Waka or Kyle Roll, I guess everybody outside of the U.S. is named fucking Kyle. This is going to get $39.99 shipped. But yeah, this is Bill Sienkiewicz. He did this for them. And then I think what else is, what do you call it? In addition, I think there's also going to be an image for like 9.2. And what they're going to do is that it's going to contain, they're going to give you a package full of comics. It's going to have 40 different comics in it within the past 5 years. So, nothing silver or bronze, but current books. They're going to give you 40 of them. It should retail at about $150, but it's only going to be $35 shipped. So if you go to Jetpack Comics, yeah, they're guaranteed at least one Jetpack comic or Forbidden Planet or some other type of exclusive. And like I said, it's going to be 40 comics inside of it. And yeah, $35 shipped. And they're not doing that one international because if they were to ship that, it would cost probably the person $50. So that's a really cool one. This is another one that's coming out soon from Jetpack Comics. Did I fucking lose it?
No.
Dang.
There you go.
I think I lost it. No. There was here we go. This one right here. So this one, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So this is actually an exclusive too from Jetpack Comics. This one has Ray on it, but if you look right over here in the back of the book, it's all white so that you can have somebody sketch on the back. So you actually have, how like a lot of the sketch books, the blank books are just like front and back is, blank. So this is what they did. They did a front cover like this and the back cover is blank. But check this out though. They wanted, you see this little green thing right here? That's actually a sneak peek to a BB unit that's just coming out.
Oh, sweet.
That's a brand new BB unit that nobody knows about that's just coming out. And so it's kind of like a sneak peek into that BB unit right there.
Is it Kylo Ren's BB unit?
I don't know. You got to go buy it.
It's a small version, like it's the Korean version.
That's Paul Dameron's testicles right there. Fucking BB.
Is that going to be the BB 9.2 crew?
The BB 9.2 crew.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, we got Jeff Johnson in the house, Manny NYC, Big E's Comics, and Captain Dadpool is in the house.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he was saying.
I talk Korean. I was translating in Korean for Seeking Near Mint.
Dude, you don't even know how jealous I am of that fucking horn, bro.
I know. I want that horn. Where did you get that horn?
Nobody can use that. That's like, boom, New York right there.
Dude,
I'm so jealous of that. We're going to have to. What we should do is have, we should have Freddie's play this.
Just have.
Right now, hold on. Let me get my trumpet.
Go play your trumpet with your sombrero.
No.
Bro, I love that. I'm not even joking, dude. I'm so jealous of her. That thing is like so fucking cool. Every time they announce somebody, I just like, oh man, how come nobody thought of that? Genius.
Okay, can you go over one more time how people on our from 92 Crew and people who watch get those exclusives for that good deal?
Okay, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna go to jetpackcomics.com. There's supposed to be an area where you can buy comic books. There's a new release. There's supposed to be a Doctor Doom icon. You press on that link, and it's going to take you to purchase. You can purchase the 3-pack the Bill Sienkiewicz, the Dark Metal. That's an exclusive. Like I said, I think it goes for $49.99 online, but whoever clicks onto that link for that exclusive, they're gonna pay $24.99 shipped for all 3 books. So they get the Virgin, the color, and the black and white. $24.99 shipped. So if if Billy Boy is coming down to a con, that's a really good book to pick up right now. And then there's gonna be another one with the 9.2 crew, and if they click on that, they'll get 40 books. A retail value of $150, guaranteed 1 exclusive for $35 shipped. US, that one is US only. The first one, the Dark Metal, that one is $24.99 US, $39.99 international. But they also gave us some books too to give away. So we're just gonna. I know nobody wants the freaking pop quiz thing, but guess what? We're doing it. So I got 3 prizes right here, boom, that they gave to us. So this will be the first one right here. You know what? I'll show you what you win after. So what's the first question? What do you guys want to do?
You have the question. Don't you have the questions?
Are we gonna have
Wait, hold on.
We're gonna do a sound effect before we announce this prize. We should have an official 9.2 crew announcement song. Yeah.
I actually lost the fucking quiz. Oh shit! What just happened?
You lost lighting, bro.
Yeah. Hold on. Talk about something. Korean condoms. Okay, bye.
All right, Korean condoms. All right, so does that condom size come in one size or 5 different fingers for your thumb and your pinky?
It can't be all the one size.
All right. So I knew one of the questions. Was, let's see if somebody can get this on the chat. So when I do my random act of kindness, there's like a Jean-Claude Van Damme like little dance scene. What movie is that from? Does anybody know in the chat?
Are you watching the chat, Doom?
It's kind of quiet in the chat right now. As soon as you ask the question,
You know what? Everybody's fucking googling.
Kickboxer.
Biggie said it. All right, so Biggie's, you got the first prize. Here it is. You got this poster from Adam Hughes. This is from Jetpack Comics.
Oh, those are cool.
Over to you.
wow,
You want to see it? You want me to open it up? Honestly, though, it's folded, so I feel kind of bad, bro. But here, let me check.
No, press the shit out. Press it out.
One of the New York Warriors presses, right?
Press it out, man.
Check this out.
Oh, that's fucking nice.
Yeah, that's a nice
Look at
poster.
that. This is from Adam Hughes. I don't know if this was an exclusive, but you'll get that one. Boom.
Nice.
Is that what we're going with? What the fuck?
This means you'll also get this Suicide Squad #1. I'm pretty
That's
sure
cool.
this is an exclusive right here. And then you get the Dark Metal pack.
Love it. Oh man.
Congratulations.
But yeah, so Biggies, you got the Dark Metal set, you got the colored, you got the black and white, and you got the Virgin. You got the
That's an
poster,
awesome stat, man.
and you got the Suicide. Yeah, that's a pretty good stack, man. All right. Oh, what's the fucking next question? I forgot.
It's the Black Cat one.
Black Cat.
Yeah, what's
Black Cat?
I think you broke up. Say again.
No, wait. What was the question? What was the Black Cat's full name or first name? What is it?
Full name. What is Black Cat's full name? Sorry, Biggie,
What?
you already won, bro.
What is Black Cat's full name, guys? Look, fucking the chat has gone quiet because they all fucking Googling.
They're all Googling.
Oh, Biggie! No, Biggie's won.
Biggie.
No, I can't give it to Biggies again, right? Can we? Are you guys foolish?
Nah,
If not, then
that way everybody gets a chance to do it, man.
Sorry, Biggies,
Okay,
but
okay,
you're right though.
Gotham
Biggies is right.
Comics.
You know what? I'll throw some stuff in for Biggies, and but who's the winner? Gotham Comics.
Gotham Comics.
You won.
Congratulations.
Gotham, you want the small stack or the big stack? I'm not gonna... you want the Korean stack or the Latino stack? What does Gotham want?
The crooked one, I guess the Latino one.
Tanya Harding. Jealous said Tanya Harding. What is God, dude?
What?
We're keeping that. I don't know who's playing that shit. Who's playing that shit?
Okay,
What's
wait.
the difference? It's a
Gotham
surprise.
Comics. What's the difference?
One is more DC, one is more independent.
Look at my screen.
Is that me in the middle?
Is that your papa? Is that papa? Is that papa?
Don't show Freddy face.
What is it? What is that? I don't know if he wants. One is more DC, one is more independent. He said he'll do DC. All right.
Okay.
This is not fucking DC, but it's good. You gotta get it anyway. So USA Avengers.
Just
You get that one. They gave us another one of those. Boom. Suicide Squad number 2. Is that Joker's daughter? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Another one. So these are the ones they gave to us to give to you guys. And and a poster. There you go. And I'll throw some shit in. So I'll throw some shit in myself. I'll throw some stuff in for Biggies and for was that Gotham Comics?
Yeah.
All right. So we got one more to give out. To stack. I forgot the question. Fuck.
I think it's mine.
What was it?
All right. What book contains the preview for The Walking Dead?
What book contains the preview for The Walking Dead?
Fucker.
For Walking Dead 1.
What book contains the preview for Walking Dead number 1? We sound like a fucking game show. I'm so glad you got that song right. At least you got the song right. At least it was.
Okay, Manny say Invincible, but we need to.
It does it? That's not the book I'm thinking of.
No.
I hope.
Somebody said
I'm
Invincible
wrong.
87. Are you
Is
wrong?
it really? Maybe I'm wrong. There's another one. Oh
What were
crap!
you
I should have picked a different question.
Everybody
Number
saying
one.
Invincible 80.
I'm wrong. Somebody do a different question. Then
Well,
I was gonna say
Capes has it
one.
too.
It does have it though. Yeah. I thought there was only one.
Agent 6.
I look dumb
Somebody
now.
say Agent 6? No.
Can we do
I have
another?
no idea. I only thought it was capes.
The answer was Capes.
See, that's the problem with the previews. Now you got all these right
Oh,
answers.
boy.
So who's the first person that answered? I should at least give it to that person, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
It was Gotham Comics.
Sure wasn't
you already
Biggie's?
won. Well, let's do another one. Let's just scratch that. Give me another one. I don't know too much
Oh, boy.
trivia shit.
I need to chill out with these preview questions going on right now.
Hey,
Oh gosh.
True or false?
True or false?
All right. All right.
True or false?
Let's,
Shave his balls.
go ahead.
I thought I had it. What did Contender say? Capes 2. Well, he said Capes 2.
Did you say capes? It's capes 1. But
It's
he's
Capes
got right
1?
series. Yeah, no, I know it's 1, but
Anybody else? Come on. I just got to give this pack away and then we all can go home.
I was gonna say I'm gonna do a pretty easy one. All right. First appearance of Dreadstar.
First appearance of Dreadstar.
the fuck are you
I've
doing?
got the music queued up. Guys. Don't worry.
Agent 6?
No. He's saying for The Walking Dead.
Oh.
No, it's not Marvel
Mark?
preview.
No.
No, not
That's
Dreadstar
fine.
1.
What's the first appearance?
Not Marvel Age. It's a magazine.
Marvel Age 13.
Speaking of magazine, did you guys see that freaking M&M
Close,
XXL?
Thomas.
Yeah, M&M XXL. People are asking $100.
Yeah, that
now.
thing's really cool. Oh, you're so close. Comically flawed.
Epic Illustrated is a mag, metaphors to note.
No.
Marvel GN.
That XXL magazine was selling for like $40-$50. Now it's like creeping up to 125. The M&M XXL.
Do we have a winner yet?
Wow.
Epic
Do we
15.
know? Comically flawed is like ridiculously close. Guys, you get it. Or should I do something different? You know, Wolf and Fox 77. You got it. Epic Illustrated.
Epic.
You got it.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Epic. Yes.
Wait. Hold on.
Wolf and Fox, congratulations, guys.
We got to play the music until Doom gets back. That guy's going ham on the trumpet.
That guy's going ham.
Trumpet
He's
solo.
going hard on the trumpet.
All right, what's the prize?
Yeah, hold on. I want to make sure I got all the right winners. Was it Gotham Comics was the second place?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I got this right because I got to reach out to these people. I got to set them out. I pay for the shipping. Jetpack doesn't, so I want to make sure I get this shit right. All right. Is this a what is this one?
In South Australia.
Very fast.
All right, so what is this? Is American Gods sketch?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Nice.
I think this one is So this one I think is an exclusive. They also did. I swear this is an exclusive. Baby Teeth #1. This book just came out. That's an exclusive. Curse Words trade paperback.
That's cool.
This is a Jetpack exclusive right here. Jetpack Comics exclusive.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna throw in some other stuff too, but these are some other ones that I don't know what they are. But I'll throw some stuff in to Wolf. What is that? Wolf and Fox.
Wolf and Fox.
And then a couple of Doctor Who books. I think these are actually Jetpack exclusives. So. Oh, Phantom. There you go. Phantom variants.
Cool.
Nice covers.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. And then, like I said, I'll throw in some stuff too for some other people. So just to kind of make it a little nicer, whatever. But that's it.
Awesome.
Anything on the chat that we missed, man?
No, it's been good. Everybody's been just chatting it up. Triple C was in the house.
Oh,
Simply
really?
Incredible. Yeah, Simply Incredible podcast, Cables Comics, Juan Carlos Ramirez. So thank you guys so much for being here. At one point, there was 53 viewers. So really, really good time. Lots of good conversation. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah,
We
I
really
think that's
appreciate
about
Oh
it.
yeah. Trinity needed the metal discount one more time.
Oh, so you go to jetpackcomics.com. Somewhere, oh, fuck, I wish I could be better at this, but where they sell their comics, there's a new release, and there's supposed to be a Doctor Doom icon. That is only supposed to be known from the people that watch this podcast, whether now or later. I think today's the 3rd, so it lasts from the 3rd to probably like the 10th. After that, it's $24.99. Like I said, ship. And that's US. So that's shipped. You don't have to pay shipping on top of that. So that's pretty amazing right there. And then you'll get the black and white, the version of the sketch.
Oh, okay. It has a 9.2 US special.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'll screen share this real quick.
Can you screen share that?
Yeah,
That
so
one,
here it
but
is.
is that for the pack? There's one for the
Hold
pack.
on, I'll click on it and look.
Yeah, you click. Use your fingers, you dirty boy.
Yeah, make
All
sure
right.
you use those condoms now.
All right, so here is. Are we showing? Yeah. Here's my screen. Jetpackcomics.com. I think my screen's up now. Jetpack Comics. This is what the page will look like. You scroll down and you'll see this Doom. So you click on Doom.
I thought it was gonna be small.
Hey,
And
can
then-
we just put Alex's screen on top?
That is
on
small.
Alex's screen.
So you click on that, and let's see what this product image not available. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Check go down.
That's
Scroll
probably-
down. Wait. Check go back
Oh,
up.
sweet.
Back up. Right there.
That's
it
what-
says what is that U.S. special sale? Is that $24.99?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
this is the one right
That's
here.
the one. Add to cart.
So they're not
that
gonna.
one-
They're probably not gonna show it then.
because
for
it's
everybody.
it's exclusive to us. That's why it's exclusive to the people that listen to the podcast. And then that's the $24.99 one. If you're international, it's $39. And then this other one, the $35 one, that one is that pack of comics that you can get for $35. They guarantee $150 worth in retail value. Check that 25th anniversary. That's a Middleton right there.
That's a beautiful cover,
That's a
man.
Middleton right there.
Yeah, I want that thing.
That's a Joshua Middleton. That's a pretty sweet one right there. So that's an exclusive that they have. And then they also have the Star Wars one. So yeah, go ahead, check that out. That was really cool of them, man. And they're really hooking up the community. We told these guys we didn't want nothing, but if you could, just please hook up the people on in the YouTube comic community and the Instagram comic community. I don't do Facebook. That's the only reason why I don't get involved in anything Facebook, because I personally don't do Facebook. So.
Well, I think that's pretty much it, right? Is there
Yep.
anything else?
That's it, man. At one time, we had like 50-something people watching, so thank you so much. That was really cool.
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, guys. I think that's it.
Shoots.
Thanks for shoots.
Shoot.
Shoots. Arriba.
I don't know how to turn this
Later.
shit off.
All right, later.
Do you leave
Thanks
call?
for joining, guys. Mahalo.
No hellos. Stop broadcast. There we go. So.